and all that.
Hey, that's a good idea. Look at you coming to the table with good ideas. What is this? 2019.
This is the great.
Damn, this is what happens when you get back in school, kids. When you pick up a book, you come up with some ideas.
I didn't pick up a book. I'm just naturally really intelligent and gifted.
Yeah, man. I don't know. But yeah.
Excuse you? Like, I'll help Jackie go get her baseball bat. I know she played softball, but you played catcher?
First base.
Wait, first of all, if you don't have a softball mitt and or a bat in the back of your car right now, you are not a real softball player.
She's in a bag. I got my cleats, my glove, everything.
Correct.
All right, okay.
I'm on a co-ed softball team.
Just making sure. Okay.
How you gonna call me out?
You don't even look at her social media. You're not even supporting it.
I'm just making sure you're not a culture vulture. That's all.
Wow.
Yo, let's talk about softball.
And I play twice a week.
I used to be the number one softball cheerleader back in high school.
Bro, that's because
I was a softball groupie.
Your girl played on the softball team?
No
You
comment.
were trying to holler?
No comment.
No comment?
No comment.
Let's have her call in. But
No
speaking
comment.
of that, let's just take some time out because Jackie, you are here and we appreciate that. We appreciate you. And we're going to talk about it. Women, I mean, obviously the NFL's marketing to women now as far as like sports and, you know, being a part of the whole fandom situation. But how would you describe your experience as a female who loves football?
Well, first of all, how are they marketing to women right now?
They have like the female jerseys, like they go the pink jerseys. The pink. They like super cut and specific now more than ever. When like 5 years ago, they weren't doing that.
Well, Alyssa Milano had started a company that had jerseys for women for all sports. So I don't know if it's just starting now, but it's always been there.
No, like for the NFL though, like they market heavier
for women
towards women. Like when it comes to like the experience, like obviously I've seen those. But, like, there's more. They literally did, like, an all-female commercial last year. I think it was either before the Super Bowl or, like, around that time.
That's awesome, though. I really think that there are more women getting into sports, and I'm glad that they are starting to realize that. I think but there's always been women fans. Yeah. Maybe they didn't vocalize it as much. Yeah. I recently got into football maybe about 5 years ago, and it was because of the people that I was hanging out with. And they would watch sports. A lot of them like to bet. So, and all that. So, but I started learning and asking them. So ever since I got into football, we have a mixture. There's 49er fans, there's Saints fans, there's Cowboy fans, and now there's Rams fans.
I hate two of those fan bases.
Well, those are my group of friends that we all watch sports. We actually went to New Orleans together, and we went to Dallas together to watch the Dallas Cowboys versus Saints. So it was something, I don't know, I enjoy it. I like it. But I still have a lot to learn. Like, for example, I thought that during the Rams game versus the Saints game, when there was overtime, I thought they were both going to be able to have a chance to score.
No,
that's only college football.
So is that a new rule or something? Because I could have sworn it was.
They've tweaked it, but it's only new that, like, if let's say the Saints go down to kick a field goal, the game's not over. It's like if you score a touchdown first in overtime, you win automatically.
Yeah, man. Honestly, the overtime rules are pretty stupid.
They should just make them exactly like college. Put the ball at like the 50 or the 30, whatever.
Nah, they should just make it like basketball where it's just a regular quarter. You play, the winner at the time, after the time expires, is the winner.
Yeah, that's fair.
And if there's not a winner, then you go to another quarter.
Well, that's kind of like baseball too. So you play another inning, and then at the end of the inning, the home team, they get their last chance at bat. If they don't score, and the visiting team did score, then they win.
Well, initially, the way it was set up was, in overtime, you score or you win. That was it.
Sudden death.
Regardless of if you got the ball first, so people would win
on a coin flip.
Yeah, basically off a coin flip. You wouldn't even get a chance to touch the ball. So then they kind of made it where it was like, oh, okay, now you have to go and score a touchdown and then you win. Because people would literally just drive 30 yards, kick a field goal, and win. It was so corny.
And Tom Brady has like a 90% win percentage when he wins the coin flip in overtime.
I just want to say really quickly too, I'm into basketball too, and I'm into baseball. Baseball's my number one sport. But of all these three sports, I will say football's energy in the stadiums is completely something I've never seen, especially when I went to the New Orleans Saints game. So it's something that's very enjoyable.
It's because football, number one,
brings out the worst in people.
Well, yeah, besides that, but it also brings out the best in people because you have people of different body types where, like, you're not necessarily going to see 370 pound people in any sport outside of football.
True.
So it kind of just brings everyone together, and then essentially there's so many different moving parts that it's like there's different characters and different people for them to attach themselves to. And lastly, obviously, football stadiums are the biggest stadiums, so it's the most people, biggest people, and like because even though it's not technically America's pastime, I would say it's the most American game for sure.
Definitely.
Just because when you really think about it, football makes no fucking sense.
It really doesn't.
Like
rugby. Well,
we took rugby and combined it with hockey and was like, this is our new sport.
Well, like if we let black dudes with no pads play football rugby style, a lot of white dudes would have got killed. Like Jim Brown was killing people when he was like playing lacrosse and every other sport and playing football. And like literally, if you go back and look at film of him playing, Jim Brown, he was just a grown man. It was horrifying. So imagine no pads and all the racial components back then, and then we fast forward the game to now, where like everyone's doing spark training in the off season. There's no tackling. Honestly, it would be horrifying at the high school level to see all those kids with no pads. Because rugby injuries are real. I played rugby one time, got kicked in the head insanely hard after I scored.
Oh, shit.
Like simultaneously. But I still scored, so it was all good.
Yeah, I was going to play on the CSUN rugby team. But
they have a rugby
They
team?
sucked really bad.
No,
the
not
girls'
even
team
that.
was like national title contenders.
I just didn't have the time. It was hard.
And you probably
but yeah, I went to like 2
you
practices.
threatened to go body with a tongue, and I remember you're like, or was that the flag football one?
I don't know what you...
I think it was flag football. But honestly,
bro, what did I tell you about dry snitching? Like
That's
this
not
shit
dry
really...
snitching.
That
Everyone
was
I know-
literally dry snitching. You literally just dry
everyone
snitched
I
on
know
the air.
almost got into a fight. I've almost got into a fight playing flag football because there's always that one asshole who thinks he's going to make it to the NFL off a flag football game.
Yeah, plus I had a nice pass rush. That was back
You
when
got
I
a
was an
clean
explosive
release.
athlete.
Yeah, when you ran a nice 5-1-5.
Which you still don't believe I did, but I did run a 5-1-5.
I think you ran a 5-3.
And you can ask Dion about that.
Yeah, because I'm going to totally get Deion Sanders to come here and verify your 40 that he doesn't remember.
Yeah, no, I ran a 5. I did. My second run was a 5-3. So yeah, you're
5-3,
right.
5-4. I know.
Yeah, but my top
you just had
run,
great acceleration.
my top run was a 5-1.
Which no one ever counts. They never count your first run. They always like, what'd you run the second time? And then they average it out. But anyway.
All right,
Back
man.
to Jackie. No, I got one more question. So
Kenny just doesn't want to do content this week. That's why he's
I do.
deflecting.
I just
Go
need
ahead.
this question answered for my own.
Okay, go ahead, Joe.
Thank you. Thanks, Maul. Thanks, Rory or Parks, whatever you are this week. No, you're Savon. Anyway, so you said that Raiders fans are like the worst kind of fans.
Oh yeah, you need to adjust this. You've been talking about this.
We're gonna call this segment, I don't know, sports court, fan court.
Fan court. We're bringing you on fan court right now.
Oh my god!
As our first inaugural guest of fan court. You're up to bat. I just want to know why you think Raiders fans are the worst type of people, even though you have Niners fans amongst you.
Well, the 49er fans that I do have, they're both females, actually. And my experience with them is fine. I've had experiences, or just I've seen and observed Raider fans, and they just start, I feel like their first instinct just to fight. They want to throw down. They just want to, I don't know. Like, you
all right, that's it. Let's throw down.
Like, literally, I seen it.
She was going to say you guys.
I seen it.
She was going to say you people.
You Raider fans are horrible people. No,
they're suffering through gentrification.
No, come on now. You're going to tell me that the whole stereotype of Raider fans does not exist? Are you serious?
It's
okay.
It's okay. Falsity.
Wait. No. Wait, Your Honor. Let me speak.
Your Honor.
First of all, you're a Dodger fan. Like, you're a Dodger fan. Dodger fans are way worse than Raiders fans.
No.
First of all, Dodger fans are way worse. How many cholos in the hood you know that are diehard ass Dodger fans?
Most Dodger fans are Raider fans.
So. No, they're not.
Nah.
I'm an Angels fan, first off.
Nah.
They're the first team I saw playing baseball when I was a kid.
Yeah, they're.
I will say yes. I'm very upset with those Dodger fans who have made us.
Bro, we can't even go to a Dodger game and drink in the parking lot because you guys lost that privilege.
Laughing so hard
because the Dodger fans are like quietly the worst. Like I don't know how Dodger fans like really fly under the radar when they're really the worst fans. Like Dodger fans are really.
Giants fans are the worst fans.
Yeah.
They get
Giants fans are gonna burn in hell.
Giant fans are worse than us.
Nah.
Yes, they
but
are.
as far as Oakland and LA, we need to know why. What experience exactly did you have?
Who hurt you?
Who hurt you? Who hurt you?
No comment.
I was like, as long as you don't say who hasn't, I would have been like, damn.
No comment.
All right. Well, we find you guilty of stereotyping Raiders fans.
False equivalency.
No, because you just compared them to Dodger fans, and I agreed with you. I was like, most Dodger fans are Raider
exactly.
fans.
So my
it's the
point
same
was
fan.
proven. So yeah, it makes
it's
you
a push.
hypocritical.
So why do I want to be a part of two of those teams?
Okay, so you are now assigned to wearing a Raiders jersey for one day.
No, hell to the
You gotta
no.
come to the draft party.
You must
wearing
watch
a Raiders jersey.
You must watch one full Raider game
Hell
uninterrupted.
Hell to the no.
Against
sober.
If they play the Rams, you gotta watch that.
Oh no.
You gotta show up to a Rams.
I'm gonna wear my Rams gear. I'm not gonna wear no Raiders gear.
That's cool, but you gotta at least make one Raiders fan.
You'll be held in contempt.
You gotta make two Raiders fans who are friends this year.
I am friends.
Not including us.
I am.
We're gonna bring a bunch of Raiders fans and pack out ladies' night on Friday. How about that?
I'm just gonna. I don't have work tomorrow.
You're gonna see us all just in face paint, silver and black, shoulder pads.
I'm gonna just show up with a random Raiders beanie on.
Security.
Dressed up like gorillas, like
security.
Well, fam, we can't be dressed like gorillas. That's the Dr. Death thing. We might get sued. That situation. But nah, for real, like. Are you talking about Oakland fans in LA or Oakland fans in Oakland? Because that's a distinction too.
Raider fans in LA.
All right, okay. Now let's delve deep into that. Do you also dislike Chargers fans in LA?
No.
Do you know any Chargers fans in LA?
Yes.
Have you been to a Chargers game?
No. Why am I being interrogated?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
I'm just, as the
this
judge,
is Kenny's show.
I need information.
We already found her guilty, bro.
What's the next topic?
Go ahead, Kenny. It's your show.
Cool.
Where are we going to next?
You got the next topic.
Yeah, nah, come on. It's your show. Let's go. Let's go, Mike.
Cool. Well, the Senior Bowl happened.
Okay, what happened at the Senior Bowl, sir?
John Gruden slapped a bunch of stickers on players.
Which, by the way, was stupid as hell. Really honestly,
I feel like that's a form of collusion, like tipping your hand. I don't know.
No, besides all that, that's like for those of you out there who have ever been in a fraternity or sorority or any sort of organization where you essentially get hazed, the military, police, whatever.
This radio station,
bands, whatever it is. That's like someone coming to you and you not even like pledging allegiance to that organization and them giving you whatever the symbol of aligning to that organization is.
A letter.
That shield, that symbol stands for a lot. Like a lot. Like you're talking about that Raiders shield goes back to the 50s. Like
you're saying he hoarded out the Raiders symbol.
It stands for the Bay itself. It stands for the Oakland. It stands for
the Black Panthers,
Silver and Black, the Black Panthers, the Hells Angels,
people.
like everything that goes into. It's not just black people. It's everything.
Yeah.
It's the culture of Oakland.
That's what I mean.
But yeah, man. So just to kind of hand that out to me is kind of disrespectful because it disrespects all. We have a saying as Raiders fans: once a Raider, always a Raider, and that's true. You can go on any player's Twitter who's been a Raiders fan, who's been a Raiders player, and guarantee they have thousands of Raiders fans who still tweet at them shit
Napoleon
about
Kaufman
within the Raiders.
Pastor Napoleon.
Point is, it's disrespectful to all the people who worn that shield to just give it out to some college scrub who has a 50% chance of maybe making the league because they made one play during practice or one play during a game. And really, by the end of the game, Gruden and Gunther were really just slapping stickers on everyone's helmets.
Sacks, catches, touchdowns.
And so, honestly, and I get it. I played football. I know what a sticker on your helmet means.
I got screwed out of getting my sticker my senior year, but whatever.
I always had stickers. Literally, since I was a freshman.
I got injured, and then I was never given my stickers, but I had beef with like half.
But
the
you didn't
team.
want to have two